is our first championship event of the season. You know, I'm actually just raring to go.
The light goes out and it just, off you go.
My name's Sam Parker. I'm a drift instructor and TV presenter for Caterham. This year I'm taking on my largest ever challenge. I'm going to compete in the Caterham Academy series with the support of Caterham and Dutch Barn Vodka. Whilst I have some experience behind the wheel of a 7, I've never driven on track before. I'll be learning everything from the basics of a race licence through to competitive racing against 56 other drivers in 7 rounds of an entire season. This is my journey through a season in the Caterham Academy. Today we're in Kerra sprint course, which is in Staffordshire. This is our first championship event of the season. So we've got practice runs this morning round this course and then some time lapse this afternoon.
So what's the difference between a sprint and a race? Well, everyone's familiar with racing, all the cars on the grid competing against each other. A sprint is just one car on track at any one time, competing against both yourself really and the clock to see who can get the fastest time. That means this is a much lower pressure environment for the drivers and it's a far more relaxed way to start their motorsport career.
So we're just doing the track walk at Kerra. It's really beneficial to do a track walk because you can actually see, like we've just looked at the curbs and they're really quite aggressive, like quite high. You don't really want to be hitting those that much, or if you do, they might unsettle the car. So it's good to see also how wide the track is, the edge of the track. It really puts the things into perspective a bit more. I've watched this on YouTube quite a few times and it seems so much more open than it is. And when you're walking it, you think, gosh, it's actually a lot tighter. Yeah, really worth doing a track walk of any track that you haven't been around before. So 2 practice laps this morning and then we've got the timed sessions this afternoon, 2, hopefully 3 timed laps. So we're just sitting here in the assembly area waiting to go out for our first practice run of the day. So I'm just going to take it easy. I think the longer you wait here, the more nervous you get. It's crazy. It's only practice runs, but you can't help it. You want to do well, don't you? Here comes Alistair, so it'll be my turn any second. I'm next up, I'm at the start line. So we've just got back from practice number 2. I'm a lot happier with that one. The first one was just going out there to find where it goes. Although we had the track walk, it's totally different when you're in the car and you're actually going at speed because you don't want to waste your practice run by going too slowly. I mean, I went nearly 3 seconds quicker on that second practice. There's a lot of oversteer, so it's definitely a lot of sliding, which is obviously I'm used to that and I feel comfortable with it. It's not fast though, so after this morning's runs, I feel a lot more confident actually about the time runs this afternoon.
I think they're cool. I feel like
Are you using that one?
That's
for the glass. So yeah, I said I'd have my family with me this weekend and they've come to support me. Sebastian came with me in the car this morning, so we drove here together. He's torqued my wheels up, he's checked my pressures, he's put my extra stickers on. Now he's he cleaned it this morning and now he's cleaning it again. And then Scarlett, my daughter's here as well. Yeah, it's great to have everyone's families and they all get to, it's nice to know there's other people here with children similar age to mine, so everyone gets to know each other. All the wives and girlfriends and husbands and boyfriends come. Yeah, it's such a great atmosphere today. I'm loving it. It's great. Bruno. First timed run, here we go. first time run. I've no idea what the time was. My heart is racing. It was so much fun. So that's it for Kerra. We did get our third timed run in the afternoon, which was fantastic. I needed that because my second lap would have been my quickest lap, but I failed, unfortunately, because I did hit the grass just on the exit of the last corner, which is such a shame, because that would have been my quickest time. That was a 68.6. It's been a lot of emotions, I'd say, like highs and lows. Like I was a bit hard on myself after my first time run. So, you know, it's a real adrenaline rush. It's brilliant. And now next up is Croft, when we all meet again for our first race. So we shall see you there.
So we are at Croft today, and it's a final test day for all our academy drivers ahead of their first ever race weekend.
Everyone's been very cautious, isn't it?
Really cautious on their last test session ahead of their first ever race. We've seen a bit of gravel track usage.
I like doing that. So we've been here 3 days now, and we've had, it's been really good having this amount of time here in the paddock, getting to know everybody. Yeah, we've had practice starts on Thursday on our official test day, which was really, really great fun. We got to all to both grids, lined up on the grid, 2 by 2, and then we got to pull up, get our revs up, and then the lights went out, and then off we go, and then reform up. And we got about 7 goes at that, which was really, really great. You want to get as minimal wheel spin as possible. So, which in these cars is quite difficult because you can get a lot of wheel spin, but you know it's slow if you're just sitting there wheel spinning. Today is qualifying and race day.
And how are you feeling? I mean, first ever big, car race on a circuit. How were the nerves this morning?
I'm okay, actually.
You seem incredibly calm. Yeah.
I'm excited. I think I finished on a real high yesterday. It was a really, really good test day and lots of fun. And I really enjoyed it. So I just need to get back into that rhythm for qualifying shortly, and just go back to doing what I was doing, and just hopefully, building up, getting quicker.
How much track time have you had then up until this point?
Before coming into this weekend, I've had 3 track days.
So not a lot really. So every single lap you do, you're learning more and more. I guess just good luck and really concentrate in, and let's see how it goes today.
Yeah. Qualifying was really, really good actually. I thoroughly enjoyed it. We did get a red flag after 1 lap, which was a bit frustrating. So obviously you get into the flow of it after waiting in assembly. But I'm really pleased because I went the quickest I've been so far. So I finished 12th, and I'm really happy with that because it's a real improvement from the sprint at Kerra. First race coming up, I'm actually just raring to go. I almost wish it was now, so there wasn't this waiting time.
Qualifying session 1, how did you find it, and where did you end up?
I finished 12th.
12th place,
qualifying, so I'm really happy with that.
The nerves are right. How did it feel when you're out on track? Because it looked like you were giving it some for sure, and more maybe even than through testing.
100%, I was.
Did that surprise yourself?
Yeah, I don't know why. I didn't really know what's come over me.
So for me, at this stage, qualifying done, I would get more and more nervous through the day, and people react in different ways. But you've been incredibly calm so far today, and you feel that's good,
I'm probably going to be nervous at half an hour before, or when we go down to assembly. Yeah. But I'm going to try not to think too much about it.
We're surrounded in Caterham's awning here and in the paddock, and what a job they do for all the academy drivers.
Oh, 100%. I mean, this is a great atmosphere. We've got this lovely hospitality, and you know, everyone and their families. It's just a lovely place. We've got this little hub that we can come to and all just get to know each other a bit more and enjoy the atmosphere. And Caterham, like tech support, they've been absolutely brilliant.
And they look after everyone up and down the paddock,
Yeah,
so it's not just the awning, it's not just the food, it's tech support and making sure everyone's got an even footing.
Yeah, exactly.
Race is up next.
I know.
Excellent stuff. Looking forward to seeing how you get on.
Thank you, Chris. Yeah, so before we, when we're in assembly, it's great. Everyone's, you know, we're all, you know, with their helmets on, balaclavas, you know, we're all strapped in. But you're looking around and everyone's like thumbs up, you know, supporting each other and wishing everyone luck, which is great.
Heading down the pit straight, coming up to your grid spot, the adrenaline's there, your heart's beating, you're thinking about everything that's going to come up. Always keeping an eye on the lights and the gantry for the 5-second board. And once the 5-second board comes up, you know there's nothing stopping. And then the light goes out and it just, you know, off you go.
When we come into Parc Fermé, the atmosphere is just something else. Like, it's so good to witness it and be part of. Everyone's so happy for everybody. We've all completed our first race. So happy for each other, and the camaraderie is just fantastic. Oh, wicked! I had no idea. Literally, you have no idea when you're doing it. Amazing. Oh, that's so good. Thank you, Cheesy.
Well done.
Thank you, Bob.
Congrats.
Thank you, I'm pleased with that.
Top 10.
Yeah, I didn't think I'd get top 10 till later in the year.
Race 1 done. You are a racing driver officially.
Can you believe it?
No, it's unbelievable. I mean, it feels like 2 seconds ago since we stood by your car.
I know.
And now you are a racing driver. I mean, I know you've done the Kerra sprint, but that was the real deal.
That was a proper race, like against all the other drivers, and it was absolutely amazing. I loved it.
I am delighted to say P10 is yours to keep forevermore.
I can't believe it.
What a start to the season.
Yeah.
Silverstone, quite a different challenge, but next up.
Yes, I was thinking that. Silverstone hasn't got as many tight, twisty bits. No. That's the bit where I'm probably strongest.
Every time you go on track, it's a learning thing, right? Yeah. So well done today. Well done.
Thank you.
I'm so proud.
It's been awesome. Thank you for being here to support me.
Yeah, no worries.
I've got tea. I'm happy. Always got to have tea. It's like really hot and I've got tea. Our first race has been absolutely amazing. My start to the season, I'm just so happy with. It's better than I expected. Qualified 12th and then finished 10th is just, I expected to be 10th maybe, well, I'd like to have been 10th further on in the season, but to be that at the first race, like the first actual track race, is incredible. Did not expect it at all. It's so much fun. I want to do it again.